Can you say a 5-syllable word right now?
Go fuck yourself. Welcome back to another episode of Distracted. You got your host, Jag, aka Santos, alongside
me. I am Gugs.
And today, we got to start off with some sad news. Very sad day in the rap world. M.I.A.O., Mr. 305, Ricky Rose.
Oh.
He got jumped. Well, his crew got jumped. And it's a very, very disheartening moment. Fuck that shit. I'm so fucking happy this guy got tuned. Man, this guy was fucking yapping his mouth. He got and the best part, he got fucking jumped in our home city. Shit. Van motherfucking Coover at a fucking no-name concert, and this guy fucking it's this guy's hurt. I'm not hurt. I'm gonna fuck.
Yo,
I'm
hold
drink
up.
to that.
Okay, I'm not gonna act like I even knew Rick Ross was here. That's wild in itself. He was at a festival or something?
He was at a festival.
I didn't even know that was happening.
It was at like fucking I didn't even know. Likewise, I had no idea the guy was coming. And he was here. He headlined and he wrapped up.
Oh, he headlined.
I think he was like the headliner. He was like the last act. It was like fucking maybe 50, 100 people, 150 something. Like, it was a small thing. It wasn't some huge, massive fucking festival. It was in downtown Vancouver, and he played Not Like Us. Ooh. And some people in Vancouver weren't fond of that. And I don't want to say names because I'm not 100% sure on who was behind it. But fuck, he got. So I will say he didn't get jumped. He got swung on. He got punched. And but his DJ got knocked the fuck out. Shit. Oh man, I feel bad for those kind of guys though. You know what I mean? Like you're just there, you're repping, and you get fucking knocked out.
I seen that he was out cold. Like his body looked lifeless. Like, yes. That was scary.
Oh, man.
I'll say this though, like I don't want to see the violence. I don't know. That's kind of like I don't know what happened. I will say this: it looked like Ross wasn't really backing down at first.
Listen, man.
At first, like he kind of seemed like I'm not gonna say he was instigating, but he was kind of like do something, right? And then when someone did something,
it's a classic case of fuck around and find out. All right.
Okay. Yeah. I could agree with that.
With Metro, Future, Kendrick. Nowhere in there was Ross involved. Ross self-inserted himself into this beef. He fucked around and he found out. And I will say this though, he made fun of Drake being white and all that shit. And some white guy is the one that fucking got him.
Yeah, there was
sweet revenge.
There was a lot of fuckery going on. It was because you mentioned the DJ got knocked out cold.
Yeah.
And then whoever the fuck the security guard was. Holy shit, that's one of the biggest motherfuckers I've seen in my life. So big. But that guy, man. Yeah, they brought him down to his knees. Like there were a few guys on him. Like he got fucked up pretty bad too. Like he looked pretty wobbly when he was walking away. Like, and then I will say this. So I mean, like I must admit, you see Rick Ross on the sideline, just kind of like not knowing what to do, and. Man,
the guy is damn near 50 or maybe like
yeah, like
this is not his game, man. Like
nah, that's nobody's game though. Like the whole violence thing shouldn't have even happened. Like I guess like what are you supposed to do if you're Ross? Like you're not gonna jump into a fight.
But
like you're fucking rich. You got a lot, man. You got a lot of people that depend on you. There's a lot of shit. Like you're not gonna just jump into a fist fight in fucking Vancouver.
He was posting afterwards that he was laughing and holding his Bel Air bottles and all that shit.
Yeah.
But like, come on, that shit affects you to a certain degree. Like you can't sit there and act like that shit did not impact you.
Well, I will say this though, whether it's Canada, whether it's anywhere, it can be like fucking
Tory Lanez, baby.
But it could be like Switzerland, like I don't know. Like if you're gonna,
Switzerland is the worst place to call out white people and get
I
knocked
know,
the fuck
yeah.
out. Like,
I'm not
that's
specifically
like the worst
saying
shit you
call
can do.
out white people.
No, but
I'm
I mean
saying
like being Rick Ross doing what he did and then getting knocked out. Like that's worse than us.
no.
Oh,
So what I mean is like, okay, if you're gonna act hard, be like, yeah, I'm gonna play not like us. I'm gonna walk off and I'm gonna be like, you know what I mean? Like then I'm gonna be like, do something and be all about it. Like, what do you think's gonna happen? You're not on your home territory. You're not in Florida. You're not even in the USA. Like you're somewhere, like, you know what I mean? Like it's
shit.
It's
man.
just
like,
you're playing a dangerous. You're playing with fire.
You are playing with fire.
That's what I'm saying.
man.
Like it could be fucking Germany. It could be like wherever.
Yeah.
If you're gonna try to act like a boss when you really, like, he had what? How many people with him? Security, maybe like 10, 20 people at best.
When I did see one clip of when he's going outside the fence, there's this poor guy. You can tell he's maybe from India or like whatever, like one of those like students or visa, like you know, like a worker, like hard worker, you know, really trying his best, and he's like holding Ross away. I was like, oh dog, you are not cut out for this. You did not sign up for this shit. Fucking get out of there, man. Like this is enough for you. His fucking like 7'5" fucking security guard just got brought down to his knees. Bro, you ain't gonna do shit.
You call them a hard worker.
What am I gonna say? Poor guy probably just got fucking put on a shift to stand by the fence. Never thought this would happen. Thought it was gonna be some easy money. Now he's fucking protecting Ross from a bunch of guys trying to beat him up. Oh man, fuck, bro. Like it was a scene though. Like, in all honesty though, you know, it's not the best look. I mean, music is music, but we did say before that this shit's gotten really messy. It's not that real beef anymore. Like it's gotten messy.
But that's kind of like to what I'm saying is like, you should expect violence. You should expect shit like that if you're gonna play that game, because you're playing with fire, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's justified what happened, but you should be aware of it. Like, you shouldn't egg it on. You shouldn't be like, yeah, I'm in some other fucking country. I'm not even rolling that deep. And then I'm going to start some shit. I'm not going to back down. And oh shit, then I'm going to back off and watch like my people get beat the fuck up.
Well, it's crazy because like academics said, oh, it was like OVO guys that were behind this shit.
Yeah,
like,
everyone's obviously blaming Drake. Yeah.
Drake, I realistically do not think Drake was behind this.
Nah, I don't think so either.
It doesn't really make sense. It's not, you know, like if you're going to do something, you can do it in Toronto. And I think Ross is smart enough not to come to Toronto. I think this was just like its own situation. But Drake's the petty king though, so he obviously is gonna fucking not take ownership, but he is gonna fucking indulge in it a little bit.
Yeah, well, you know how it is, right? People are so like very uninformed about Canada, and so then
they think we're a bunch of pussies, but that's not the case, man. There's people that are really straight from the streets and shit like that out here, man. You can't just act like Canada's a safe place.
The amount of shit you see online, it's like, oh, Drake's goons, oh, they're all HA, oh, they're all this. It's like, man, who's getting this information? Who's saying what? Like, you just run with the headline. You just run with whatever sounds good.
Yeah.
It's just...
Listen, Drake made a post. It was Canada Day, so clearly he was going to celebrate. He wrote, custom designed fine rhymes into salary all the way from T-Dot to the Van City All-Stars. So he called us out. He shouted us out. I think he's got like a special connection with us out here, man. Like he did do that extra show out here. He was stranded. He partied.
It's Canada, man.
He's a Cactus Club king, man. This guy loves Cactus Club more than fucking us 30 brown guys from fucking Surrey, man. Like this guy's fucking, he loves that shit. But of course he's gonna fucking laugh at this situation, man. Like he's why wouldn't he? You know?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, that makes total sense. Like it doesn't mean he's behind it, but
50 Cent got in on it.
Yeah, 50 did
50
too.
Cent got in on it.
Yeah, well, there you go. Like no one's saying 50's behind it. People are just linking it because it's Drake and whatever. You know what I mean?
Bobby Shmurda, he got in on it, laughing his ass off.
Yeah, Bobby did too. Yeah, I saw that.
So it was. Do you think this is a? Do you think Ross takes an L now? Do you think this is an L, or do you think this is just another shit happened?
I find it funny that I see a lot of Ross supporters like, oh, you know, like, this shouldn't have happened. This is bullshit, blah, blah, blah. But like I said before, it's like, man, you're egging it on. You're up in there. You're trying to, and then you get swung on and you back off and you're just like, you're hiding behind a fence and you're watching your people get beat the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's not really a good look. So it looks like an L to me.
Yeah, I would say. You know what? If Ross is smart, he would
He should have just backed off in the first place and just not been a part of it.
Exactly.
And be like, I'm not entertaining the bullshit.
And now
because he doesn't
definitely
need to.
out.
He shouldn't, anyways.
Yeah. He should definitely stay the fuck out of this now. Like, he does not need to be a part of this anymore.
He was never even in it.
Why
the
I mean?
fuck
Like,
did he get in it in the first place?
Because I told you, though, he was trying to sell tickets to that car show. He would tag Drake, he would do his shit, and then always, like, there would always be a link to his car show.
But even that, like, it's just like, yo, you did your performance, you did whatever you. Oh, now you're gonna walk off to Not Like Us, and
worst move, man.
In Canada, like, what? This is my rule of thumb. Like, before you make a decision, think about what good can come from this. What good would have came from that?
Yes.
What's the best possible outcome? He walks off without like.
Yeah, like it just it was a messy situation. Marlon Wayans came out and gave this whole spiel about. Well, I got a little bit about it here, and he pretty much made I think it was an IG post, and he said, "Dear hip hop, it's all fun and games until people start getting hurt. Remember this: history repeats itself. I knew Tupac, I knew Biggie, I partied with them, hung out with them, saw them both 20 minutes before they got shot. Violence is real. Everyone can be touched. Don't entertain the devil. I love Drake. I love Ross. I love Kendrick. Love Game." I don't know why he said Game. Like, you could have said some other guy like Cole or somebody else, but whatever. And I say to all my brothers, there's enough for everyone to eat. Y'all need to oh, there you go. Y'all need to do what Real Cole World did. Walk away from this bullshit with peace, with love, with positivity. Life is short, even shorter if you spend your energy on breaking each other down instead of building each other up. Hate seeing any of our kings at war. We are too few. Stop. And I say this with love. Always OG Marlon Wayans. Now, I read this. Came from his heart. Deep shit. The internet is undefeated. I saw a comment. The first fucking comment I saw was, what I take from this is, anybody that chills with somebody for 20 minutes, anybody that Marlon chills with for 20 minutes gets shot. So Pac, 20 minutes before he died, he was with Marlon Wayans. Biggie, 20 minutes, got killed. And I was like, this guy poured his heart out.
Oh my God.
He's telling the world, please stop. And the internet's just like, fuck you. We ain't doing, you know what I mean?
Because I was going to be like, that's what I was saying. Like, fuck the bullshit. And like, no one's untouchable. Nobody.
Yeah.
So like, why do something where you're going to egg on other people? And fuck, for all we know, no one was in the middle of that. There's no audio. There's no nothing. It could have been over some other bullshit. It could have been over anything.
Anything.
Like, we don't know what happened.
Well,
everyone's already theorizing.
Yeah, straight up. And, so Marlon mentioned J. Cole. And I haven't seen it yet, but Gug said that he saw a video of, sorry, what was it? Cole.
J. Cole's been spotted around New York City. So there's like one video, he's just literally sitting on a bench, just like writing down. People are saying he's writing raps. I don't know if anyone can verify what he's writing, but like, I don't know, what else would he be writing? So he's apparently sitting on a bench by himself, just writing raps. There's another video, he's just riding his bike down NYC. There's a bunch of dudes. They're just like, yo, like we ran into J. Cole. They made videos, took pictures with them. Like,
oh man, this guy.
He's
Cole
just minding his own business
life,
in his own world. Cole world.
Yeah, straight up, man. Like, I remember, like, this guy walked into the Tesla dealership and they had no idea who the fuck he was.
That was so funny.
Right? And now this guy's sitting on a random park bench and he's riding his fucking bike. Like, this guy does not give a fuck. He literally said, I'm not going to get involved. Bowed out and said, I'm going to live my life. And I'm going to live it better than I was living it before.
But is that the best decision?
Man.
Because remember when he first battled the rap beef.
I want to have like one of those sirens. You know, like in NHL, you can get that like fucking siren when you score a goal. Like when somebody fucks up, you gotta have some kind of like beep, like, you know what I mean, like do 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 do.
So I was gonna say, because initially I was upset. I was very upset. I wanted to see Cole rap. I wanted to see what he had to say about the whole situation. I thought it'd be really cool to see the big three go at it, right? So, anyways, well, with him bowing out, was that the best thing? Because he avoided all this bullshit.
Listen, I've said it before that Cole made the smartest move of his career, but I still think I would have thoroughly enjoyed a Cole fucking.
Yeah,
but you know, to tell you the truth though, Kendrick was cutthroat.
And
Drake went for some shit too. I don't think Cole has that in him.
But that's another thing. Did Cole know that was gonna happen? Because
he
like
claimed
say after like
Q warned him,
we talked glowingly about the pop out Ken and Friends, right?
Glowingly.
Oh wait, that's a good word.
We talked glowingly.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely, we talked glowingly.
Absolutely, it was fantastic.
It was fantabulous.
Don't hit on my vocabulary.
Oh man! All right, go on, glow on, Gugs, glow on, Gugs. I'm gonna put that bitch on a shirt. G-O-G. P-O-P. I'm legally blind. Oh man, what a segue! Colin, talk about being distracted. Shit.
I'm not. I'm fully focused.
I'm distracted
on us.
I'm fucking distracted as fuck. Oh,
anyways,
man.
So we spoke glowingly about Kendrick Lamar's performance.
Yes.
At the pop out, Ken and Friends.
Yeah.
And
where everyone glowed.
We see what he did. Like he performed not like us. He did Euphoria. Like he united everybody.
Yeah.
Like did he? And then people were talking about like, oh shit, it's Drake's funeral. Like that's what it is, and everyone's dancing to Drake's funeral. So did J. Cole foresee this coming? Did he know? Was he smart for pulling out and be like, yo, I don't want none of this. I'm trying to stay away. I'm happy in my lane.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great move. It was a great move to get the fuck out because people's personal lives got brought up, and when your personal shit gets put out there, there's no putting that shit back in the box, man.
That's what I mean. They were just like, it was like they were just trying to spill tea on each other. That's
exactly. So maybe it was a good move.
A really messy beef when you think about it.
And the thing is, Cole's very like a soft spoken, like not soft spoken, but more of like a wholesome heart. Like he's old. Like
dude's hanging out by himself, writing raps right? on a bench.
Like, I don't think he was cut out for that shit. Like that's not Cole. That's not his image.
Yeah,
he's not that guy. He might have been. He that
said
guy
he
like
was
10,
losing
15 years ago, right? You know what I mean? Like he might have been that guy back in the day when he was still like up and coming. But I think now he sort of found his zone, his niche, and he's sitting there glowing.
Would you say?
Glowed up.
Would you say you still have? So is the big three still a thing? Would you still say those?
I know. I think Cole now is personally. I think Cole's out of the big three because I think.
Well, then who takes his place?
I don't know. I think it's open still because I think you have to be a little bit cutthroat. You got to be cutthroat to be in that big three. You can't be. Cole is
cutthroat, as in
cutthroat like how Kendrick was. Like you got to be able to say some fucking gritty shit. And
was Drake cutthroat enough then?
Yes. Yeah. 100% Drake was fucking cutthroat, man. Drake said some fucking shit. I don't know if it was all true, but he fucking went out and said it.
Before Drake even went at Kendrick, Cole went at Kendrick first.
Okay, now so to compare Cole's bars to Drake's bars.
Yeah, but that's because he did a whole fucking song.
I know, but I'm just saying though. Like
well, Cole, I mean, not the whole song wasn't.
Listen, Kendrick is not sitting on a fucking park bench writing raps. He's not in a Tesla dealership where people don't even know who the fuck he is. You know, Cole could have been in the three with that, but Cole's maybe number 4. He's a great artist.
Bro.
He's a great artist.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, he's a great artist.
You cannot move him down a spot without someone replacing him.
No, I think the spot right now is open. I think somebody can take it. Cole can come back in if he drops some like really grimy shit.
That's like, yo, on this podcast, between us two, you're the third best. Like,
then I gotta glow up and come into the top 2 spot, man. I just you know, like, it just, come on, man. Like,
no, but you gotta like have a just.
The thing is, there was a 3 when nobody was dissing each other. Everybody was in their lane. Now that we've seen a different side of Kendrick, and well, we already knew Drake was petty like this. they are in there. I think Drake even shifted from the 3. Like he's sort of at the end of that 3 now. There's an opening.
Wait, so
applications are being taken.
So you're saying number 1 is Kendrick. Drake went to 3.
Right now, Drake has.
So
to
then
work
you're
his way
saying
back
number
up.
2 is open.
2 is open. 2 is open. Who wants to take it?
Hold on, man. You just said 3 was open because Cole fell, and then you just dropped Drake.
No. But I said no. I just said Cole's out of the top 3. Cole's now in number 4. So it's Kendrick, blank, Drake, and then.
Okay, so number 2 is open for business.
Number 2 is open.
Whoever's gunning for the number 2 spot, come
glow
get
up,
it.
baby. Glow up, baby. It's your time to glow. Not your time to shine. Time to glow, baby.
But speaking of big 3,
Yeah.
did you see Lil Wayne's top 5?
Yes. And I don't know if I agree with everything, but I mean, he to each their own, right?
So oh shit.
Bam, 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 bam.
Interestingly. That's a lot of syllables. Interestingly. Wow.
Fantastic.
Hey. Can you say a 5-syllable word right now?
Go fuck yourself.
Well played.
Oh man. So Lil Wayne's top 5.
His Lil Wayne's top 5. He had Eminem, Jay-Z.
And mind you, there's no
particular
This
order.
is just 5 overall 5. So
No particular order.
Eminem,
Jay-Z, Drake. That was the funny one.
Yeah. Well,
And
I mean, finish the list first.
You know what? I should have saved that for the punchline. I should have saved
Yeah.
it. It was B.I.G., Jay-Z, Eminem, Missy Elliott, and Drake.
And listen, I get it. You know, female rapper like Missy Elliott's good. She's goated.
but he's always like,
Yeah,
that's
but
just
like-
his personal favorite though. He always shouts out Missy Elliott.
Would
though.
you? Okay, I'm
Always.
gonna put you on the fucking.
It's not my.
Would you ever put Missy even in your top 10?
But that's what I'm saying. But that's Lil Wayne's. That's That's Wheezy. I'm not gonna tell
No,
him.
but I'm knowing your personal preference. Your personal.
If Missy influenced Wheezy to be Wheezy, then that's cool with me because Wheezy's in my top 5. So if that made him become him, then that's cool with me.
So, I think like a personal preference. If he thinks that's his top, I think Drake just by default got thrown in there because he had to back him up right now.
I'm just laughing because suddenly Usher, remind me.
When we made the playlist, Usher seemed like a great idea, and now it's just like you got like
Usher, you remind me. Just started playing in our headphones.
Yeah,
and like in the midst of what we're talking about.
Yeah, like Missy
so
should
random.
be there, but like Usher. Hey, Usher's in my top, man. I don't know what top, but he's in there.
We genuinely try to make a playlist that plays in the background of stuff we are talking about. So I want to know, where did Usher, you remind me, come from?
Because we were talking. No. We talked about how dope Usher was and how good 90s R&B was.
Yeah, but
and then I just felt like I wanted to hear it.
Okay, anyways, so go back to what you're talking about.
So top 5:
Distracted.
Jay-Z, Missy, Eminem, B.I.G., and I'm surprised Pac's not in there.
Yeah, I thought he would put Pac in there.
Right. And Drake.
Yeah.
And we've talked about Kendrick now, and we've talked about Ross and and Cole, and the last missing piece here to the puzzle is Drake. And I said a few episodes back that Drake needed to drop some shit, some summer tunes, tune for your head top, watch how you speak on my name, and he needed to go to like the passion fruit days, that kind of shit, just to win people back, because he's a smart guy too. He knows. Right now, he's not going to be able to go up against Not Like Us and shit.
I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough.
Yeah, it's true, though. It's true. Because right now, what's happened? He dropped 2 songs with Camilla Cabello. And one is Ugly with like 3 U's. I felt like it was like a throwaway song for all the dogs, some shit like that. I didn't really think it was like that crazy of a song, but Hot Uptown is a fucking banger, man.
It's good.
It's like straight like shit you hear sitting on the Cactus patio. He probably wrote that shit when he was in the Cactus patio, like fucking
drinking some Bellinis.
Yeah, like fucking, you know, it's a fucking banger, and I can't deny it.
It is a good song with Drake. Apparently, though, this song was supposed to drop before the beat, like during the beat, right?
Put the shit on hold,
and then Drake put it on hold because, well, I mean, he's sitting there saying like, "Oh, now you gotta do this." You know, now you gotta do a verse for the Swifties.
Yeah.
Right? And he's saying
it's not a good look.
Yeah, and what he say, he's like, Maroon 5 need a verse, you better make it witty.
Yeah.
And then you gotta do a verse of the Swifties. Top said drop.
Yeah, dropping me 50.
So
exactly.
he's going at Kendrick for doing pop songs. And what does Drake have on tap? A pop song.
But that's the thing with Drake is he's like Kendrick's Kendrick. So,
but that's like what
Drake.
Well, I was gonna say that's what I just said.
You know,
but that's what Kendrick said, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't like Drake when he act tough. I like Drake with the melodies.
It's true though. Like right now, we knew Kendrick has Drake in shambles in the sense of like that gangster rap. So what's next up? Summer. You win him. Summer's right here. We're in summer. You drop some summer bangers. He actually also another song leaked too called Plenty.
Yeah,
with,
actually, that sounds good. Yeah.
I don't know how to say the name, but like Shensia, I think maybe. I don't know. But it's still same thing, like Afrobeat style, summer anthem, and he was working with another UK, I think, artist as well recently on like a remote area. I think Drake is gonna strictly stick to. What? Strictly Dickly. Oh man, fuck! But he's gonna stick to summer anthems, and that's what's gonna win him back.
What? I mean,
it's the only thing he can do.
That, you know, at the end of the day, win. If summer songs win you views, spins, plays, go with it, man.
Well,
that's what makes you forget about the L's.
Well, the thing is, Not Like Us is gonna get played. I don't know for you. For me, I feel like I'm at that point where it's already getting played a little bit. Like
you mean like played out?
Yeah, like played out. Like Taraji P. Henson made
too much.
She made a parody to it. I feel like when a song starts getting those parodies, like it's on that way of like.
But it also shows you how big that song was.
The song is huge.
That's insane.
The song's huge.
Like it's a moment. That's how big the song is.
Exactly. No, I agree with that. But I feel like he needs to drop some party type shit now to keep going with this vibe for summer. Then he can drop some like serious shit after. Because right now what's going to happen is Drake's going to drop some summer bangers, and summer bangers during like the heat waves and all that shit, patio season, will always win. They will always beat out Not Like Us. They will always beat out like all that kind of shit. Because why? When you're drinking, the sun's out, you want to have that different vibe.
I don't know if it'll beat out Not Like Us.
No, but Not Like Us is more of like a club song. At night, you're partying at night, out and about.
Do you think the Drake and the what's it called Hot Uptown? Do you think it's gonna have more plays than Not Like Us?
No, it won't have more plays. But he's in the right trajectory. Since we're using big nice words today.
Yeah, that's 4 syllables.
Yeah, like the trajectory is in the right direction because it's fantabulous and the glow is positively accurate. I don't know what the fuck that means, but nonetheless, like this is the direction he needs to go in. It's a great direction. We all win when we get summer passion fruit fucking Drake. That was a vibe and a half. Like Controlla, passion fruit. You know what I mean? Like that shit, if he keeps dropping more of that, fuck it. Like he's good.
Have you heard the Tory Lanez remix of Controlla?
Yes.
Way better than the original.
Man. That's why we need Tory back, man. Tory's a fucking legend. You know what I mean? Like
I'm the biggest.
Could
Tory
you imagine
fan.
if like Tory was around right now to remix half of the shit that's already out? Bro, he would fucking kill it.
I said I think Tory would be top 5 right now if he was still here.
Oh, 100%, man.
Shout out to Tory.
Straight up. Sticking to the Canadian beef, since it seems like that's like the, the thing going on. Ross in Vancouver, Drake dropping some shit. Canadian, Canada Day. Party Next Door. Somebody from OVO's camp. Man, this guy fucked up. He fucked up. You don't listen. The one thing I've learned, Quavo's learned, you don't take shots at fucking Chris Brown.
You don't want it with Breezy.
You don't want it with Breezy, man.
Breezy stands on business.
He's straight up. Like, I like Party Next Door, but man, like, what are you doing, dog? Like, so, for all of you that don't know, Party Next Door made some posts. I think it was either IG or Twitter. I think it was Twitter. Said, I'm finna make these homies cry. Bryson, Chris, and Jeremiah, enjoy the nights of your life. The Toronto artist also addressed Triplet. I think that's his ex-girlfriend, Triplet, by implying her involvement in the videos was financially motivated. Pretty much saying, like, you're 34, you're doing videos with Chris Brown and all these guys. The fuck you doing? And listen, Jeremiah and all these other and Bryson Tiller ain't gonna say shit, but
but they really don't even need to. Like, it's
just stupid beef.
Honestly, no,
it's a stupid beef.
No, but is Party even as big as Jeremiah or Bryson Tiller?
I think Party is.
Does Party have a song bigger than Don't Tell Him?
I think Party is bigger than Jeremiah now.
Bryson Tiller, what was that that project that he dropped? The one with
recently?
No, that first one. Why is it? I'm forgetting the name. The one with like Don't and all those songs. Trap Soul. Yeah. Like, does Party have a project bigger than Trap Soul?
Album is big. I feel like
he's definitely not as big as Chris Brown.
No.
So
never.
my whole point being, like, none of these dudes even need to respond.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Party's clout chasing, if anything.
Yeah. I mean, he dropped his album. It had some good songs, but I don't think it fucking did numbers.
But Breezy responded.
He did. He said, homies speak without thinking sometimes. Then call around to my people trying to retract shit. Nah, homie. Go on your socials and apologize or keep that same energy when you see me. Damn. Because I feel like Chris Brown, Chris Breezy, whatever you want to call him, like, if he sees him in face to face, he's gonna throw hands, man.
But that's what I'm saying. That's Breezy. Breezy stands on business.
Breezy stands on business.
That's actually dope, because, like, it's so funny. Like, these R&B dudes, but, like, Breezy's like, fuck all that. Like,
yeah, straight up.
Like, don't use my name for clout. You want to talk, then
talk your
say
shit,
it to my face. Yeah.
You know, he'll fucking hit you on the ground. He'll fucking hit you.
I like what he said.
20 feet in the air on a fucking swing. He'll jump off a ladder and fucking get you. Like, he'll do what he's. But I like
what he said. Apologize on social media,
straight
or
up.
You
don't reach out to
shit,
my people behind my back.
You gonna talk shit in public, apologize in public.
Straight up. I think Party retracted his shit already too. He already deleted that tweet, and then he said some shit like, "Oh, it's all love" or whatever. And I mean, come on. I don't think he expected these guys to respond.
But we saw Party's album cover. Party's just trying to be viral.
Strings, man. He's trying to go for that viral flag.
Yeah, it is.
That's, like I said, he's got some good songs. Nothing crazy that sticks out. But I mean, fuck it. You know.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But on that note, I feel like this is, ironically, a lot of shit has happened in Canada. And Canada Day just passed, and fucking...
Oh, yeah. Happy Canada Day.
Canada was up until Party Next Door brought us down one notch. But fuck it. You know what I mean? We're good.
Hey, Breezy, it's July. Breezy's coming to Canada this month.
Yeah, he is. I will take a Breezy over Party Next Door and support B Team Breezy any day. This guy is actually going. I'm gonna look for some mid to ass seats and see what we can get. Mid's probably gonna be like 4 or 5. Ass is gonna be like fucking 3, something like that. I don't know. We'll see. But on that note, please, I actually haven't said this in a while. Please subscribe, share this shit to your mama, your baby's mama's mama, grandma, cha-cha, taya, whatever, uncle, aunt, sister, uncle, brother, whatever the fuck you want to call it. We just recorded episode 20. Huge. Been a long time, a lot of effort, a lot of work going into this. We appreciate you watching. And episode 25 is around the corner. And I think for episode 25, unless like Drake gets shot or Kendrick does some, grows 10 feet, and it's going to be one of those really dope episodes where I think you might get fucking the party side of Santos and Guggs. Might have to pop some bottles. Because 25 is a big number, man. A lot of people don't make it at 25. We might have to go down that path, and you might just see some shit, and you might have to pay to see some behind the scenes shit. And fuck it, I don't know, man. But on that note, I think it's a wrap. And yeah, next
Why are you
episode.
pointing at me?
I have
It's
no
a
idea.
wrap.
It's a
Peace.
wrap. Stay glowing.
Hey.